Hi, Doctor.
Hi, Victoria. Yeah.
So Amber's here.
Okay.
And she's here for her 9-year well child visit today. So I've looked at her height and weight and put it into your chart, calculated the BMI,
Okay, how's it look?
90th percentile.
Okay.
Yeah. But she finished her 5210
Great.
survey.
Okay. Looks like we can make some progress on the fruits and vegetables.
I noticed that too.
Okay.
I gave you a healthy recipe book
Oh,
here.
perfect.
And a handout on fruits and vegetables.
Perfect. Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Hello. Hi. Hi, Amber. Hi, Andrina. Let me just put this down. Nice to see you. Here for your 9-year visit. I can't believe you're 9.
Yeah.
Wow. How's school going?
Good.
What grade are you in now?
4th.
Doing any special activities? Anything you like to do?
Dance and karate.
Dance and karate. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Very good. So you're staying active, moving your body.
Yeah.
That's great. Before we start, any particular concerns today that you wanted me to address? Amber, how about you?
No.
Okay.
I'm
Mom?
a little concerned after filling out the survey and looking at the poster that Amber's not eating enough vegetables.
Well, that is,
Yeah.
it is very important. We'll talk about that.
Okay.
Let's start like we always do by looking at the growth chart. And here's your height. And you can see that every time you come in here, we measure your height, you're growing beautifully. Your body's doing just what it should be doing. And if we flip here and we look at your weight is also going up as you get taller. We expect that. But it is going up faster than your height, and we're going to talk about that, okay? What's more important than your weight is something called BMI. BMI compares weight to height. Tall people are expected to be heavier than shorter people, right?
Yeah.
We want to make sure your weight is good for your height. Okay?
Okay.
Do I have your permission to talk about that a little bit more, about weight and BMI?
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay, good, good. Now, I want you to understand that you are a healthy young lady and your body's doing everything it should do, okay? So right now we're doing terrific. But having that BMI higher than that 85th percentile line does put Amber at risk for later on developing adult-type diseases, grown-up diseases, like diabetes or high blood pressure.
Really?
You look real concerned about that, which, you know,
I am.
I'm concerned too.
My dad had diabetes. That's really a concern for me.
Okay. Well, you're healthy now, and we're going to help you get that BMI down so you can stay healthy. Okay?
Okay.
That would be great.
Let's talk about some ways to do that. How's that
Okay.
sound? I think we should focus right in on that.
Okay.
You filled out the survey. Let me run through all these fantastic things that you're doing. 5210, you already saw the poster. For 2, you're limiting your screen time. You're not hanging out in front of the TV all day. For 1, you're getting that exercise every day with your dance and your karate, right? Fantastic. And 0, you're not having any soda or sugar-sweetened drinks. That's amazing.
Yeah, my mom doesn't let me have sweetened drinks, but she drinks all that.
That's the reason. Okay, but which one do you drink, Andrina?
Mountain
The
Dew.
Mountain Dew. Are you surprised that there's 19 teaspoons of sugar in that?
Little bit.
Wow.
It's gross.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, you know, making healthy changes is a family affair. And maybe as we're asking Amber to try to work some vegetables into her day, maybe you could work on the soda. Well, let's talk about the vegetables, okay? I'm going to give you some suggestions because I've got other patients who also don't like vegetables very much, but they come back and tell me that they really liked vegetables when they made their own pizza at home.
Yeah, that would be
Okay.
good. She cooks.
Can you think of any other things, Andrina, how you might be able to get some more vegetables in at home?
Oh, she does like soup. You love soup.
Yeah.
I can probably put some more vegetables in there.
Soup
Cut up
is a-
some of the pasta.
Soup is a fantastic way to get
That would be
vegetables in.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let me stop for a moment and ask you a question. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being not interested, 10 very interested, how motivated do you feel right now to make some healthy changes?
10.
10.
A 10. Good, good. How confident are you on a scale of 1 to 10 that you can actually make those
Like
changes?
a 3.
Just a 3. Why is that?
I'm just not sure I can get her to eat vegetables.
Okay.
It's
Well,
kind
we've
of
talked.
time thing.
What barrier still remains after talking about some suggestions? What's the most difficult for you? You mentioned time.
Yeah, it's just real hectic after school and activities, and when we get home, there's not a whole lot of time
Okay.
to make a healthy dinner. I feel like I'm always just throwing something together, and then she doesn't eat it.
Okay. Well, here's another suggestion. A lot of my patients like to prepare for healthy meals on the weekends that they can cook up really quickly on a busy weekday.
That's a good idea.
Making
That's a good
casseroles
idea.
with vegetables, soups with vegetables. When you come home, you can throw it on the stove, throw it in the oven.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
You know, I'd like to get that confidence level up a little
I
bit.
think if we do it on the weekends,
Yeah.
come home, I think that's a great idea.
On that scale of 1 to 10, where do you think your confidence level might be
Eight or
now?
9.
I think I'm about a 9. I think we can do that.
Yeah.
Way to
Good.
get ready on the weekends.
Good. Would you like to set some goals?
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is what I mean by a goal. On your staying healthy form, you said 0 vegetables. Let's pick a number that you think you can achieve. How many vegetable servings do you think realistically that you could start having every day?
Probably 2.
2 to 3.
2 is a good number.
That's a good number.
I'd keep it at 2 just so that you can meet that goal and
Okay.
feel like you've really made some progress, because that would be fantastic. Because then you'll get your 5 servings of fruits and vegetables if you keep up with choosing fruits as a healthy snack.
Okay.
Good. Before we do your physical, I just want to make sure we set up a follow-up
Okay.
so that we can check in on how you're doing with your goals. How does 3 months sound to you, Andrina? Is that comfortable?
That'll work. That
Yeah.
would be great,
Okay.
actually.
Good. I'm going to let you get changed for your physical, and then we'll wrap up with the usual things about safety and school,
Okay.
and we'll make sure everything else is going okay.
Okay.
And also, I want to give you a handout. This is on how to increase vegetables and a recipe book for you.
Okay.
Okay?
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good. I'll be back when you're changed.